I
मतलब फुल सेफ रहते हैं वन साइड रोड पे, बट इन सिटीज 30-40 स्पीड इज मैक्सिमम मींस.
It should be na 90, 80, 90 na.
but now when we came back to Mumbai from the Jabalpur, so we have taken Rajmarg that time. So there were so many villages between the
yes,
highway,
national highway. Yes,
national highway. हाँ. So
yes.
मतलब I saw कि it was very risky because anybody
Can
could
come
come
appear
anywhere. हाँ. So
then
we couldn't say हाँ. We have to ride. We have to मतलब drive on that particular time with very मतलब attentively.
Yes, yes,
Without attention means your brother na always aware about this thing, and I was always aware like this, and I saw here and there ki
he
कौन
was
कहाँ से आ
very,
जाएगा, nobody knows.
you know, you are from
They
Jabalpur,
are मतलब
you
silly
can drive.
villagers.
If you are from Jabalpur, na, you can drive anywhere in world. And very worst traffic in Jabalpur. You can say anybody can come suddenly and you take an abeg. What happens?
हाँ, they don't want to follow the traffic rule actually. मतलब they think
no,
कि
but
हाँ, this is
nowadays
the
in
road of
Jabalpur
my
also
Papa
the
ji's house.
people are following. So but nowadays in Jabalpur also people are following rules and regulation on roads. Maximum in Sadar,
But I
in
have just
Gorakhpur.
came.
Yes.
I was there in Diwali, but means I'm not talking about especially Jabalpur people, and I watch everywhere, whether it is Mumbai, whether it is Jabalpur, whether it is a national highway. मतलब nobody wants to
Nobody is
follow the
following the
rule of
rules.
traffic.
Nobody is
हाँ,
following the
they all are in rush, है ना? Nobody can't wait
main
2 minutes.
पता नहीं क्या what
हाँ,
type
मतलब people are nowadays impatient, behaving like a impatient. This is
good
not a right.
afternoon, good morning, Priya. Poonam will come late, na?
Somebody comes from nowhere. Have I given you this kind of sentence?
हाँ. Somebody has come from nowhere.
No,
कहीं से भी
somebody
Comes from nowhere.
कहीं से भी आ जाते हैं.
कोई भी कहीं से आ जाता है. Somebody comes from nowhere.
Sir, it is for me. Acha, it is for traffic rule. Actually, today I came without. Means I asked to madam once, ki, should I join pattern batch? So she said, you should be continuing.
Let's practice this sentence. Aparna, were you taken aback?
Yes, sir. Yesterday when I saw when I heard by Chimu that ki Mama, let's have party today because of Women's Day, so I taken aback. What happened with him?
Okay, listen carefully. Sarika, were you taken aback?
Yes, sir. I was taken aback.
क्या तुम भौचक्का रह गई?
हाँ जी सर, मैं भौचक्की रह गई.
Why were you taken aback?
Actually, sir, when I came back from the outside, so I suddenly saw two cute puppies were there in front of my society gate, and they were so small. So and one of them looked means lazy or sick. So suddenly my watchman came and he took that one puppy and he fed the some milk and biscuits. Suddenly my son also came and actually he is a pet lover. Rudraksh is pet lover, so he wanted to take care of them, but I मतलब I said him कि बेटा it is मतलब we live in a flat, so we can't take them in at our home. So if you wanna, so you can take care of him in a society only. But they are so cute, and when I saw him, so I was taken aback.
Aparna, you were using in active voice. This is used in passive voice actually.
I was taken aback.
Now, Sarika will ask you two questions.
Okay. Dee, were you taken aback?
हाँ सारिका, I was taken aback.
दी, क्या आप भौचक के रह गई?
हाँ सारिका, मैं बचक ही रह गई.
Okay. So when were you come back? When were you taken back, Dee?
Taken aback.
हाँ, when were you taken aback, Dee?
Uh, in my inauguration program, all of a sudden when I saw the Bhabi Bhaiya, then I was taken aback and started crying. And because the pleasant surprise for me it was, so I was taken aback. KK,
Yes, the
were you taken aback?
yes, the of course I was taken aback.
Why were you taken aback?
The I was taken aback because I saw he was beating him merciless. The cop was beating him merciless. That's why I
Mercilessly.
mercilessly.
Mercy.
Okay. The I was taken aback because the cop was beating him mercilessly.
तुम क्यों भौचक्के रह गए?
दी मैं इसलिए बहुत चक्कर रह गया क्योंकि वो पुलिस वाला उसको बेदर्दी से मार रहा था.
Mercilessly.
Sir, should I ask to you?
Yes, you can ask me.
Sir, were you taken aback?
Yes, I was extremely taken aback. Complete the process.
सर क्या आप बहुत चक्के रह गए थे?
हाँ, मैं बहुत बुरी तरह से भौचक्का रह गया, काफी ज्यादा भौचक्का रह गया.
Sir, why were you taken aback?
Actually, Kiara Advani made me a video call.
Oh my gosh.
So it was the matter of being taken aback.
Okay, sir. If she is willing to shine movie with you, sir.
She did not say anything. Actually, she was mute. She was not aware about Google Meet. So she was speaking, only lips were moving, but I was not able to listen anything. I was second time taken aback.
Okay, sir.
uh, Write down one sentence in rough paper. वह किसी न किसी तरह तो यहाँ पहुंचा होगा. वह किसी न किसी तरह तो यहाँ पहुंचा होगा.
यहाँ
वह किसी न किसी तरह तो यहाँ पहुंचा होगा. Who is to make this sentence?
sir, I have to make this sentence. He will reach here somehow or
Sorry.
others.
Okay, ask Aparna
He
Didi.
will reach over here somehow or others.
Ask Aparna Didi if you.
जी. Aparna di, if you were me, how would you make this sentence?
If I were you, I would make this sentence like this. Uh, he must he must got here. He must got here somehow and other.
Okay, nice. Ask KK.
Okay, KK, if you were me, how would you make this sentence?
The if I were you, I would make this sentence like that. If he has been reached over here, sorry, किसी न किसी यहाँ, he has been reached over here anyhow.
Now KK ask me.
Sir, if you were I, how would you make that sentence?
If you were me.
Okay, sir. Sir, if you were me, how would you make that sentence?
Well. If I were you, I would make this sentence like this. He may have got here somehow or the other, oblique anyhow or the other. May have. Sarika, speak as it is. First round.
जी. He may have got here somehow or others. वह किसी न किसी तरह तो यहाँ पहुंचा होगा. अपर्णा दी.
He may have got here somehow or others. और किसी न किसी तक तो यहाँ पहुंचा ही होगा. KK?
Uh, yes, sir. If he may have got here somehow or other, वह किसी न किसी तरह यहाँ पहुंचा होगा.
यहाँ तो के भाव को प्रकट करने के लिए हम द भी लगा देते हैं इस शब्द में. Somehow or the other. You can write it down. Somehow or other means कैसे न कैसे, लेकिन सेंटेंस में तो शब्द का प्रयोग किया गया है तो द का हम प्रयोग कर लेते हैं.
He may have got here the somehow or others.
Somehow or the other.
He may have got here somehow or the others.
He may have got here somehow or the other.
Yes. You can also repeat KK.
Yes, sir. He may have got here somehow or the others. वह किसी न किसी तरह तो यहाँ पहुंचा होगा.
अदर में एस नहीं है. Remove it.
Yes, sir. He may have got here somehow or the other. वह किसी न किसी तरह यहाँ तो पहुंचा होगा.
नहीं, वह किसी न किसी तरह तो यहाँ पहुंचा होगा.
Okay, sir.
Actually, KK, they were given get chapter yesterday only. इनको
Okay, sir.
कल ही गेट चैप्टर दिया गया था. they were given get chapter. They were given get as a ब्रह्मास्त्र. And I deliberately stopped this sentence. Actually, this sentence belongs to may have chapter, but I stopped myself to give. But after giving them get as a Brahmastra, that's why I did not mention the chapter. I said write it down on the rough paper.
Yes.
Uh, I'm not starting new chapter right now. We are waiting for Poonam. But meanwhile, I'm giving you some more sentences of have to chapter. Open your have to chapter. Maybe you will run out of page. हो सकता है पेज की कमी पड़ जाए. I said you to leave 2 pages. So either you can be little miser in writing, or you can use another fresh page and you can later stick here. तो या तो थोड़ी कंजूसी से लिख लेना या फिर एक फ्रेश पेज पर पूरा लिख के चिपका लेना है. Aparna, can you tell me the last sentence of have to?
Have and get, no?
Have to, have to.
Have to. 7. Array. Must have. May have.
Sarika, you can tell me.
जी
Have to.
सर
I
लास्ट
got it.
सेंटेंस वॉज तुम्हें किसके साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा बट वी कुडंट मेक मतलब यू हैव गिवन ओनली
And
Because
my
of
last sentence is जनता को किसका बहिष्कार करना होगा.
हाँ बट सर हैज गिवन दिस सेंटेंस तुम्हें किसके साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा देन क्लास वॉज ओवर
Aparna, write it down. KK, you can also write it down.
Yes, sir.
तुम्हें किसके साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा? Poonam, you have already written this sentence. You have already got this sentence. Today, KK is also joining us. तुम्हें किसके साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा या होगा? Let's start. We always start sentence making with Sarika. So Sarika, who has got to make this sentence?
सर आई हैव गॉट टू मेक दिस सेंटेंस with whom will have to with whom will
Sorry.
you with whom will you have to अब करना पड़ेगा अप डाउन
Have I given you?
अच्छा
Is given na?
commute yes sir with will you have to commute up down
नहीं. Commute means
Up down. You have given when Renu Bhabhi was there. She generally used it.
new for
but
Sarika.
I was absent that time
She used
जी
to use.
with whom हाँ with whom will you have to commute
Well, Sarika, I will have to commute with these village people because it is choti line. लकड़ी वालियाँ
सर आप
दूध yes. Sarika, speak.
जी सर आपको किसके साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा
अब ये छोटी लाइन है तो मुझे ये गांव की महिला और गांव वासियों के साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा। पूनम, with whom will you have to commute the outskirt?
Outskirt means sir out of station.
उपनगरीय क्षेत्र।
Sorry, sir.
What is the outskirt? Tell me any name of Nagpur.
Okay. Uh,
सर शहर का बिल्कुल बाहरी किनारा ना।
okay. So I will have to commute with my hubby because it's a highway road, so I can't drive myself.
ओके, पूनम आपको उपनगरीय क्षेत्र में किसके साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा?
सर मुझे अपने पति के साथ अप डाउन इस क्षेत्र में नज़दीक के क्षेत्र में मुझे अपने पति के साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि हाईवे है तो मैं वहाँ खुद गाड़ी नहीं चला सकती।
जस्ट a minute. पनागर, Ranchi, Adhartal are outskirt of Jabalpur. Now you can understand.
Okay.
They are outskirt. Okay, mask.
Aparna, with whom will you have to commute?
I will have to commute with my students from
Aparna,
remote area, in remote area.
so how? Actually, I was not completed my sentence, and Aparna started his answer. I was asking sir how did I put that outskirt? With whom will you have to commute outskirt? Okay, outskirt of Nagpur.
With whom will you have to commute? In outskirt.
Outskirt of Nagpur or
Or
outskirt of Jabalpur. Anything na? We can say.
remote area we can say. Uh, I will have to commute with my students in remote area. With whom will you KK, with whom will you have to commute?
I have to commute with my chum.
तो भी किसके साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा?
दी मुझे अपने बचपन के दोस्त के साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा।
Now it's a good class.
Okay, sir, with whom will you have to commute?
You should ask Sarika.
Sir, I am raised to answer. KK ask me.
Okay, sorry. Ma'am, with whom will you have to commute?
Actually, KK, I am new in this city, so I will have to commute some of my colleagues.
Okay. आपको
With
किसके
some
साथ
of my colleagues.
ओके मैम, आपको किसके साथ बाहर जाना, सॉरी, अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा?
मुझे मेरे कुछ कलीग साथ सहकर्मियों के साथ अप डाउन करना पड़ेगा।
The next and The next sentence of this sequence. ये तो आज ही किया जाना था. ऑब्लिक ये तो आज ही होना था.
Can I make the sentence? Meanwhile,
It's your go, na di.
I had to. It had to happen only today. ये तो आज ही होना था. We have made like this ना sentence. ये तो होना ही था.
Or we can say na it
To happen.
it had to happen today itself.
हाँ,
आज
today
ही होना
only.
था.
Today only or today itself. It had to happen today only or today itself.
This work was had to done today. We can say like this also.
It had to done. It had
This
to
एक
work.
दूसरे का पूछा था. If you were me.
So,
Actually, I made the sentence. It had to made or it had to happen today only.
Ask
So,
Sarika.
Sarika, if you were me, so how would you make this?
If I were you, I make this sentence like this. I would make this sentence like this. It had to happen today itself. Poonam, if you were me, how would you make this sentence?
Sarika, if I were you, I would make like this. This work was done today only. Krishna, if you were
Yes,
me, how would you make this sentence?
ma'am, if I were you, I would make that sentence like that. This work had to done today only, or that work had to done today only. S- Sir, if you were me, how would you make that sentence?
If I were you, I would make this sentence. It had to be done only today, or it had to be done today only. Aparna, speak.
To be done today only. ये तो आज ही होना था. Sarika,
It had to be done only today. ये तो आज ही किया जाना था. पूनम,
It had to be done today only. यह तो आज ही किया जाना था. के
Uh, it had to be done today only. यह तो आज ही होना था.
Let's do some creativity. Listen to me. This program had to be started yesterday only. ये प्रोग्राम तो कल ही शुरू होना था ना? Aparna, it is Aparna's go.
I'm telling my secretary it had to be done. This meeting had to be done today only, and you did not reminded me. Please check it out, सारिका. मीटिंग आज ही होनी थी, आपने रिमाइंड नहीं कराया. देखना जरा.
Should I answer?
No, it's your go.
To make sentence, I made a sentence. I did not.
Okay. Hmm. The Chimu's exams had to be commenced yesterday only, na? चीमू के एग्जाम्स तो कल से ही होने वाले थे ना, कल से शुरू होने वाले थे ना पूनम.
This program had to be celebrated yesterday only because yesterday was International Women's Day. ये प्रोग्राम कल ही मनाया जाना था क्योंकि कल इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे था.
Sir, can I? Papa ji, that payment had to be received day before yesterday only ना. पापा जी ये पैसे तो परसों ही आ जाने चाहिए थे ना.
Put this sign. Chapter is on. Whatever, if you are numbering it, so Sarika will tell me what is the number of this sentence.
Sir, it is 20th.
So carry on, write down 21. आज कंचन को खाना बनाना है. आज कंचन को खाना बनाना है. Actually, I was disconnected, guys, so I don't know who made the previous sentence.
I made the previous, and this is Punam's go.
Yes, now it's my today Kanchan has to cook.
Kanchan has to make meal today.
Okay. I thought cook is a process of khana banana. So.
Correct? No problem.
Okay, both are correct, no, sir? Today Kanchan has to make meal or today Kanchan has to cook?
Sarika, who has to make breakfast today?
Sir, Sanjeev Kapoor has to make breakfast today.
आज ब्रेकफास्ट किसको बनाना है?
सर आज तो संजीव कपूर को ब्रेकफास्ट बनाना है. अपर्णा दी, who has to cook, who has to prepare dinner today?
Accordingly, the goes. It's my co-sister's go, so she has to make dinner today. Go.
डिनर आज किसको बनाना है, किसको तैयार करना है?
आज मेरी जेठानी की चांस है तो शायद उनको ही आज रात को डिनर बनाना है. पूनम, who has to prepare this party?
The girl whose birthday is today, she has to prepare the party. आज जो लड़की है जिसका जन्मदिन है उसको आज पार्टी की तैयारी करनी है.
जिसको जन्मदिन है, उसी को तैयारी करनी है.
KK is rest. Poonam, ask.
Yes, sir. KK, who has to what should I ask him? Who has to make tea for you?
Ma'am, Sadhguru have to make tea for me because I am doing his work.
Complete the process.
This is not good if we are doing something for, so we should not, even when we do something for any guru, so we should not take granted.
Take him for granted.
Sadhguru is his youngest brother name. Don't take it in.
Actually, nowadays I am listening him now, so means these kinds of thoughts uh, are habitual to come in my mind. Means according to his speech, means हर कोई किसी के लिए हर कुछ कर सकता है. That's why I am saying this thing. Uh, complete the process.
आपके लिए चाय किसको बनानी है?
मैम एक्चुअली सदगुरु को मेरे लिए चाय बनाना है क्योंकि मैं उनका काम कर रहा हूँ.
Actually,
सर,
you are doing your work. It's not his work, because whatever you are doing after listening to him, it's your work. You are doing for your pleasure, your peace. So it is not his work.
okay.
I said no.
Yes, ma'am, you are right.
Ask.
Sir, who has to make suffer for you?
Nobody has to make supper. Actually, I'm invited somewhere.
सर, सफर आपके लिए किसको सफर बनाना है? आई डोंट नो, हिंदी भूल गया हूँ. आई फॉरगॉट.
किसी को नहीं बनाना है. आई एम इनवाइटेड समवेयर. तुम लोग तीनों लोग सुनो ध्यान से कि जैसे मौका मिले कहीं से पैसे वाइज डालने की कोशिश किया करो. जैसे when I was learning English, when I used to learn English, पैसे वाइज did not used to come out of my mouth. Then I forced myself to create sometimes unnecessary sentences. Like in this sentence, I said, nobody has to prepare supper for me. I am invited somewhere. मुझे कहीं बुलाया गया है, मुझे कहीं आमंत्रित. So deliberately sometimes I put it. You should also try. Next sentence is, क्या कंचन को कहीं जाना है? Aparna, this is the same Kanchan, used to be your friend. Sometimes I put some names knowingly, deliberately.
Yeah, Kanchan.
Who
Kanchan
has
is
got to make this sentence?
No, it's KK's go.
Sir, has Kanchan have sorry just sir has Kanchan have to go somewhere?
Ask Sarika, if you were me, how would you make this sentence?
Okay, sir. Ma'am, if you were me, how would you make that sentence?
KK, if you were me, if I were you, I would make this sentence. Has Kanchan to go to somewhere?
Ask Aparna.
Aparna Di, if you were me, how would you make this sentence?
if I were you, I would make the sentence like this. Has Kanchan to go somewhere? Huh? ऐसे ही होगा. Poonam, if you were me, how would you make?
Upon if I were you, I would make like this. Does Kanchan have to go somewhere?
Sir, actually, that English came in my mind, but I thought have to chapter is going on.
यहाँ डस लग गया तो मूल क्रिया का एस या एस हट जाता है, जैसे डज ही गो, क्रिया अपने मूल रूप में आ जाती है. डज ही आस्क, डज ही डांस, यस ही डांसेस. डज शी सिंग, यस शी सिंग्स. तो डज लगते ही साथ में मुख्य क्रिया का एस या एस हट गया, वो अपने मूल रूप में आ गई और है हो गई. Yes, Poonam, actually, she's having one interview. So she got to go to face the interview. She has to go to face the interview. Poonam, complete the process.
क्या कंचन को कहीं जाना है?
हाँ पूनम, उसका एक इंटरव्यू है तो उसको इंटरव्यू देने जाना है. के does Putin has to invade all the neighboring countries?
Yes, sir, definitely. He have to. Sorry, he has to invade all its neighboring country because that is sorry because those are the parts of USSR.
दोस्तों, हमने जानबूझ के ऊपर के वाक्य में भी कंचन रखा है और नीचे के वाक्य में भी, तो दोनों को देख के अपने प्रश्न उत्तर को बड़े इजी रिलैक्स वे में आंसर करें. ये डज थोड़ा सा दिक्कत, यहाँ और कोई उच्चार नहीं है हमारे पास, या फिर हम हैविंग में बोले, वैसे कम यूज होता है डज का, लेकिन फिर भी उपयुक्त होता है. क्या पुतिन को अपने सारे आसपास के सारे देशों पर कब्जा जमाना है क्या?
हाँ सर, उन्हें अपने पड़ोसी देशों पर कब्जा जमाना है क्योंकि वो पुराने USSR के हिस्से थे. The does should I change the subject now?
Subjects
Uh,
will be similar number.
yes. The does Shan uh, have to take computer science?
Have to take. It is taking take, na? You asked take, na? Kipe has to take.
Yes.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. हाँ, के there is no other subject he likes. That's why he has to take computer science.
दी क्या शान को कंप्यूटर साइंस लेना है?
हाँ, क्योंकि उसको कंप्यूटर साइंस ही लेना है क्योंकि और कोई सब्जेक्ट उसको पसंद नहीं है.
ओके.
Okay, Poonam, does our PM Modi has to evacuate all the students from war-torn Ukraine?
It is Sarika's go. It should be. Because Poonam started questioning, I answered. Sarika's go.
Does the Narendra Modi, PM Modi, have to evacuate all the students from war-torn Ukraine?
Yes, ji, absolutely. He is our prime minister, and he has to evacuate all the students from the Ukraine because
Indian
it's
students.
Indian students from Ukraine because it's his मतलब prime duty, because we all are the responsibility of him, and he knows very well about this. That's why he is uh, taking no risk, and he is giving him 100% to evacuate all the Indian students from the Ukraine.
Evacuate.
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 Huh. Evacuate. Evacuation. I heard na someone Pakistani journalist by his mouth evacuated like this. So I knowingly pronouncing like evacuate. Okay, I'm done.
Actually, evacuate, I used to use this word when I was working in chemistry lab. It is a term of evacuation. But I'm not frequently speak this word, na? That's why I'm facing some little bit problem to pronounce it.
I think that word come from वो क्या बोलते हैं जो भाप उड़ती है?
Yeah.
Evaporate.
Evaporation.
That is evaporation. That is
Evaporation.
Evacuation.
मतलब किसी चीज को खींचना, जैसे सक्शन होता है ना, like this. So that's why we used to use this word especially in chemistry lab while experimenting. Okay, it's my go to ask na. KK.
I'm rest.
Okay. Give me more. Actually, I forgot the question.
Does Kanchan have to go?
Okay. Poonam, does your younger son have to perform anywhere?
No, Sarika, he does not have to perform anywhere because now he is in 12th, so he has to prepare for his exam.
पूनम, क्या तुम्हारे छोटे बेटे को कहीं परफॉर्म करना है?
नहीं सारिका, उसे अभी कहीं परफॉर्म नहीं करना है क्योंकि वो 12th में, तो उसे अपने एग्जाम्स की प्रिपेयर करना है. So should I ask to you?
Actually, I have already answered you. But if you are having any another question in your mind, you can ask. Any one of them will answer.
Your fan is going on. Is your fan going on? Poonam?
Yes, my
Sir,
fan is going.
meanwhile, can I ask,
Too hot na, so fan is going on.
sir, does climate has to change? Does weather has to change?
Yes, it has to change.
सर क्या मौसम को बदलना है?
हाँ, इसे बदलना है because now the earth has taken a complete round. Punam, do you want to ask anything? No. Actually, you have not made your maulic sentence. You should ask one sentence.
Sir, meanwhile, I have one more question.
Ask,
Uh,
ask.
sir, does Sadhguru has to ride a 30,000 kilometer bike in Europe?
Aparna, you answer.
Yes, there is a plan. Sadhguru's plan. He has to drive 3,000 kilometer from US to India.
No, the 30,000 kilometer.
30,000 kilometer. Okay.
Yes. He save soil. Uh,
Save soil.
have you
Yeah.
heard?
Yeah, I have heard. I have read the paper was saying he has a plan to.
I want to clarify one thing here. Poonam, KK is talking about another Sadguru, and where you are connected is another.
Now I got such when he was asking now na, then I got it कि he was saying for some other Sadguru. I was thinking for that Sadguru means who gives preaching. So
Actually, KK, I want to inform you, Poonam is deeply connected with Radha Swami Satsang, and they are also used to call them, address him. I must use him, Sadguru. That's why she was hurt.
No, sir. Actually, in our country, there are so many Sadgurus. The person who preaches, uh, I think to that person we call Sadguru.
Yes,
Sadhguru
a
means.
Means
person who is true teacher is
yes.
called Sadguru, true teacher.
And and sir, my motive was not to disrespect anyone because I love him. That's why I was said like that.
Huh. Actually, I did not object to this because I have read a couple of stories where it I don't remember the name when the god asked for eyes, give me your eyes, so he took out one eye and presented the god, but when he wanted to take out second eye, so he thought, if I take out this eye, how will I be able to see where to fix this eye? So he put his leg over there
On Shivling, sir.
on
On
Shiva.
Shivling. Yes, sir. That is the real story. Uh,
Out his second eye so that he can put it in the proper place. And God returned his both the eyes. So sometimes this is the extreme of, you can say, love. Extreme of love.
sir, means in Hinduism, there are several stories like that where the God came for their disciples to do his or her work. Means,
Yes.
means thousands of stories are there.
Hmm.
Jim, why is it?
Okay. Sarika, Poonam, are you willing to ask any question?
Uh, yes, sir. I did not actually make any sentence, but now I can ask. Um, does ma'am has to go somewhere?
Yes, she has to go to the doctor.
Okay, what happened to her? Why is she going to the doctor?
She got UTI infection and अरे यार, I always forget what is this called, Sarika?
Thyroid.
Thyroid is increased. Report is saying
Brain gland.
thyroid is increased passive wise. Thyroid बढ़ गया है. But she's okay. It was just a sentence. She doesn't have to go right now. Just giving the answer. And this is here is another chapter I am giving you. I'll give you sentences tomorrow. Sarika will tell me the number only.
Sir, it is 20 seconds.
22.
22nd. 22वां. It is 22nd pattern. Keep on and go on. Let me give you a quick round, fire round. Sarika, do you keep on smiling?
Sir, come again, please.
Do you keep on smiling?
Yes, sir. I keep on smiling.
क्या तुम मुस्कुराती रहती हो?
हाँ जी, most of the time I keep on smiling. ज़्यादातर
Yeah.
समय
Not
मुस्कुराती
enough.
हाँ.
But right now you are not smiling.
I'm thinking something, that's why.
You are not here.
Hmm. The uh, do you keep on painting?
Not frequently. Rarely I paint my painting.
हाँ. Actually, I had to put usually or generally in my
Mhm.
question, है ना? The generally do you keep on painting?
No, not at all. Not frequently. Generally, I I keep on painting rarely.
दी क्या आप अधिकतर पेंटिंग्स बनाती हैं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. मैं बहुत कम पेंटिंग बना पाती हूँ के लिए क्या I am able to make painting rarely. Does your Poonam, does your son keep on watching TV?
No, Aparna, he does not keep on watching TV.
क्या तुम्हारा बेटा टीवी देखता रहता है?
नहीं Aparna, वो टीवी नहीं देखता रहता है.
Just for nothing. Yes.
Okay. KK,
Yes, ma'am.
do you keep on following Sadhguru?
Yes, ma'am. I am a deep follower of him. Means there is no time limit at night 3 2 whatever time I wake up. I'm habitual to listen his videos. And at Shivratri, I did not sleep whole night because uh, the Shivratri program was there. So I enjoyed a lot.
Good.
So I am keep following him, keep on following him.
So should
Uh,
I complete the process or it is okay?
sir, uh, do you uh, keep on making money?
Yes, I keep on making money.
No, sir, you are lying.
I always said them, he, do not take anything personally, otherwise you get a little space to answer. Always try to make imaginary sentences. You will get more space. There is no harm to say.
Actually,
Can be
sir, we
character.
live in real life. We never go to imaginary life. And well, हमेशा we have to live in real life. So we have to make sentence. We can easily make in real life sentence.
I think that's why maximum I have noticed one thing. The ladies, Miss housewives, or even working ladies join my class. They really enjoy the class because मैं उनको पहली दुनिया में ले आता हूँ by making imaginary sentences. They just forget the household chores and they generally do not want to leave the class when I say, okay, time is up, class is over. So they think, oh, okay. So I'll give you sentences tomorrow. It is not a homework. See you 11:30 tomorrow. Okay?
Ye-
Thank you, sir.
yes,
Have a
sir.
nice
Thank you,
day.
sir.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.